Yeah, I'm talking lights, camera, action. I'm missing and I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Welcome to the season 2 finale of Top 3. I am your host, Sony Mui, and today we have 3 teachers showcasing 3 sneakers from their collection. Whether it be super hype or something basic with a good story, they decide. There's only one rule to this show, and that is, after a sneaker is shown, the participant must say with that Fat Joe,
yesterday's price is not today's price.
Energy, talk to me nice. And with that said, let's meet the participants. In one corner, he's the co-founder of a non-profit organization known as Pasos for Oak Cliff, a true humanitarian, giving back to the community that raised him. Big respects, hailing from Oak Cliff, Dallas, Texas. Give it up for Jesse Acosta. And in the other corner, you may have seen some of this middle school teacher's artistic work on social media. You definitely saw him on the Sneakers app. Hailing from Lehigh, Utah, make some noise for Andy Dutton, aka AD Sneaks. And rounding out the group, he's a high school media teacher, battle tested since the first day of school, probably has better kicks than his students, and that's a humble flex. Give it up for Auburn, California's very own Aaron Roth. All right, folks, so we determined the order in which the participants go, and the order will go like this. We have Jesse kicking it off, followed by Andy, and then Aaron closing out the round. This is the season finale. I want the teachers to really show out. So all the students watching out there, take notes because class is about to be in session. Jesse, take it away.
All right, cool. So for the first pick, it's a hard one, but I got this Air Max 1 right here. Growing up, I couldn't afford the best shoes ever, but when I started going back into it, I'm a huge Eminem fan. If you ever seen his music videos, he's always wearing Air Maxes. So Air Max were my introduction back into sneakers. And he's wearing this one in the music video Walk on Water with Beyonce. I love that bottom swoosh right there. I haven't worn this. I've had it that stock for about 4 or 5 years now, I think. And so maybe one day I'll bust it out and wear it. But till then, talk to me nice.
There it is. I was waiting for that. That's all we needed. Andy, you're up.
All right. So for my first pair is the Fire Red Jordan 4s. And one thing that I love about these, and I'm kind of a snob with it when it comes to Jordan 4s, is that Nike Air on the heel tab. It's got to have that for my Jordan 4s. But what makes these ones special for me is a couple years ago when these came out, my wife and I had the idea for the family for Christmas to get everybody. So I got 2 boys and my wife to get everybody matching pairs of shoes for Christmas. And this was the first shoe that kicked off that tradition for us. And that's just kind of the special reason for these for me. And my boys' pairs, I mean, they're not as clean as these. Those things are beat. I got a 3-year-old and a 7-year-old, and they are hard on their shoes. I mean, no cleaning's going to bring those things back to white. But when I walk into the classroom and wear these things to school, I always look at the students and just say, talk to me nice.
Yeah, that's right. If my teacher did that to me, I would have been like, hey, you got it. You got it, Mr. Dutton.
No disrespect.
Big respect for sure. All right, Aaron, you're up.
I have a few different areas of interest, and for my first pair, I'm doing the Nike SB chicken and waffles. Some people just call it the waffles, but it's the chicken and waffles. There's a little chicken in there. There are a couple of reasons. I remember as a kid, in middle school in particular, getting the CCS magazines, and I'd go through and like every page, I'd like circle, the thing I wanted from that page. And that was really my first introduction to shoes. And really it was pre-Nike SB era when I first started getting into it. But when Nike SB started coming out, there were always things I was interested in. And this is one of the first pairs that I ended up getting my hands on. But I love waffles. It's one of my favorite foods, and like chicken and waffles is absolutely amazing. And here in Sacramento, there's a couple of really good places for it. So this is my first pair here for our top 3. So Tony, talk to me nice.
Yes.
They're up on there.
I will say waffles are better than pancakes, but that's just me.
Oh yeah, 100%. It may or may not be part of an assignment I do with my students is finding out which is better, and they have to do design associated with that.
Wow. That's a very cool assignment. Okay.
And my waffle kids get better grades.
All right, so let me recap the round. We have Jesse with the Nike Air Max 1 Jewel Swoosh, followed by Andy with the Air Jordan 4 Retro Fire Red, and then Aaron closing out the round with the Nike SB Dunk High Waffle. All right, gentlemen, let's move on to the second round. Mr. Acosta, you're up.
All right, for the second round, had to bring that box with it.
We got box talk?
Ooh, okay.
Is the Travis Scott collaboration SB that came out. Chose this because got it for retail from the Travis website. I've never had that happen before. And I mean, we are in Texas, you know? And so therefore, talk to me nice.
Retail with the special box and you're in Texas? Okay, triple threat. Mr. Dutton, you're up.
Gonna go with a classic right here. The 2011 Jordan 11 Concords. I mean, comparing these to the 2018 version, I like the lower cut patent leather. It just looks a little bit cleaner in my opinion. Gotta go with the classic 23 on the heel instead of the 45. I love the oxidation that's going on the bottom there. It just hits different for these suckers. So seeing these in East Bay, couldn't afford to get them. So these ones, that's why they're special to me. So talk to me nice.
All right, Mr. Roth. Close it out for us.
All right. For round two, busting out some heat here. My all-time favorite Air Jordan 5. Now, the reason I chose these is because the first pair of like sneakers that I ever bought were a pair on eBay. And I remember I was a freshman in college and I bought a pair of Spizikes and I bought a pair of Air Jordan 1 Low Fats that were like the cement, kind of like the Jordan 3 cement blocking. And I bought a pair of these Air Jordan 5s that were black with yellow, but I found out that those were definitely fakes because the only colorway I could find that matched it, color blocking I could find to match it online, was a pair of Ray Allen PEs. And so I was like doing all this digging. I was like, okay, anything pre-2008, freshman year of college, and they were fakes. But the reality was I loved those shoes and I wore them like they were real. I didn't know. But these are not fakes, but those were some dark ages of trying to buy sneakers online sometimes. So talk to me nice, Tony.
Okay. Will do. All right, let me recap the round. We have Jesse with the Nike SB Dunk Low Travis Scotts, followed by Andy with the Air Jordan 11 from 2011 Concords. And then we have Aaron closing out the round with the Off-White Air Jordan 5 in the black and gray colorway. It's time for the trivia round. Yes. I'm going to ask each and every one of you your own unique individual trivia question for a chance to win a $100 gift card. We're going to start it off with Jesse. Are you ready?
I don't have an option. Sure, let's go.
All right, let's roll. Kanye West wore a pair of red boots during his first Donda album listening concert. What was the name of that boot? 25 seconds on the clock. I know, it's a hard question, man. If you're not a Kanye West fan, you're probably not.
Yeah, see, I should know that. My best friend's a huge Kanye West fan.
Okay, then you have no excuses. 15 seconds
Unfortunately,
left.
none of this sticks to me. It's a Yeezy boot one. I'm not sure.
Oh, I think it's safe to say even you know that is the incorrect answer. All right. So the answer I was looking for was the Adidas Yeezy 1050 High Res. All right, Andy, you're up. Recently, Union Los Angeles announced the Passport Pack collaboration with Nike, consisting of 3 dunks. What are the 3 cities inspired by each of the dunks? 25 seconds.
That is tough. Aaron, you're looking at me like you already know the answer, but shoot. You had me hopeful when you said Union Dunk.
15 seconds.
I'm gonna say Los Angeles for one city. We're gonna go Tokyo for another city, and I'm just gonna say Paris for the third one.
Okay. Well, I was gonna ask you final answer, but you ran out of time, so we're just gonna take those 3 answers as your final answer. Ooh, so close. 2 out of 3, my man.
New York.
2 out of 3. Yes.
Was it?
It was New York, LA, and Tokyo.
Oh man. All right.
Unfortunately, there is no partial gift cards here.
We'll take that L. It's okay.
Okay, Aaron, last question. The Air Jordan 1 Brotherhood is inspired by a fraternity Michael Jordan joined during his time at Chapel Hill. What was the name of the fraternity? Man, I just did a 60-second video on this. I hope you aren't social
I did not watch your 60-second video. Here's the thing. I was grading papers and doing my job so diligently. I just did not get to be caught up on this. I've like read it, but the thing is, like, that's the extent. Like, if you had asked me if it was part of a fraternity, I would have been able to say yes. We're just gonna do, I don't even know fraternities. Alpha Kappa Phi. I don't know. Make something up. It's probably not even close.
Time is up. The answer we were looking for is Omega Psi Phi.
Yeah, that's what I said, actually, isn't it?
Oh, wow. Hold on. Let me run the tape back.
Right?
I could have easily given you guys softball questions, but we're playing in the major league, so we got to keep it moving. Gentlemen, let's move on to the final round. Mr. Acosta, last shoe in your rotation, please take it away.
All right, for this last one, we got the Air Jordan 1 Spider-Man. Reason for that is because, well, one, I'm a huge Spider-Man fan, and two, just a story of getting the shoe. I actually hit on the app, but you know how you're limited to, I guess, securing your pair? I was teaching, so I missed it. And so I see that I've been waitlisted, and then, well, after that. And so back then, I think you had until 7 p.m. to go pick up your pair. When I get there, it's 6:59. When I get there, the guy's getting off the phone. He's like, what do you need? I'm like, I'm here for that Air Jordan Spider-Man. He says, the guy is on his way. I just got off the phone. So I guess whoever was reserving that pair, he was on his way. Well, it's 7. You know what the rules are. Manager comes in and she's like, what's the problem? He doesn't want to give me the Spider-Man one because apparently the guy's on his way. She gives me the pair, and I tell the guy, talk to me nice.
Oh, yes. That's how you freaking do it, man. Hey, don't you ever try to block me from getting a Spider-Man Air Jordan 1, all right? You better talk to me nice after I copped it, of course. All right, Andy, you're up.
For my last and final pair, these are one that are kind of special for a few reasons, and I'll get to it. But the Off-White Air Jordan 2s, I mean, the details on these things are insane. You could probably see it, but the cracked midsoles that they got from the pair that they had in the vaults, they're able to preserve that MJ signature and just the quality of a normal Off-White collaboration. These things are beautiful. But the Jordan 2 model is special to me because, again, as a kid growing up in the middle of nowhere in Idaho, all we had was a local Foot Locker that probably wouldn't carry those Jordan 1 Spider-Mans because, it's Idaho. Walking in there trying to find some pairs of basketball shoes to play my senior season in. And I saw some Jordan 2s on the wall, and I was like, oh man, I got to get those. And that was the Jordan 2 was my first pair of signature Jordans. And I don't wear these very much, but when I do bust them out, I don't even have to tell people. They already know that they need to talk to me nice.
You can't damn right. Aaron Roth, please close out the entire episode for us.
All right, well, for the last pair we're going to be seeing today, I've got a pair here. This is the classic OG anniversary red colorway of the Air Max 1. So that kid that was circling the skate mags and buying bootleg Jordans on eBay, unbeknownst to himself, also had the opportunity. I'm a military brat. I grew up all over the place. I graduated from high school actually in Germany. And Air Maxes and trainers out there are huge. And so that's become a huge part of my DNA as a sneaker collector. It's something that goes generally overlooked with my students and stuff. If I come out with, some Air Jordan 1s or something like that, like I'm getting all the compliments or dunks, but it's my Air Maxes that I really, really love. And this is just, you can't go wrong with this colorway. It's just there. It's classic. Tinker did it right? I'm just looking forward to the big window next year. If I had to keep one, this is the one I'd have to keep. So talk to me nice, Tony.
I love it. All right, gentlemen, let me recap the final round. We have Jesse with the Air Jordan 1 Retro OG Spider-Man origin story, followed by Andy with the Off-White Air Jordan 2 lows, and then Aaron closing out the entire episode with the Nike Air Max 1 Anniversary Red. Gentlemen, that concludes another episode of Top 3. Matter of fact, that concludes season 2 of Top 3. Give yourselves a round of applause. And also, if you guys have any final words, now's the time to share them.
Hey, it's been fun doing this and fun to get to know you guys a little bit better and see what you guys got in your closets. And I think I like what Aaron said. Everyone's got a different meaning behind shoes, and that's the beautiful thing about sneakers. It's such an individual thing, and it's fun to see what you guys got, fun to share what I have and connect with some teachers.
Well, there you have it. Shout out to Jesse, shout out to Andy, and shout out to Aaron for throwing it down and representing for the teachers out there. You guys have one of the hardest jobs in the world. So big salute to you guys. And if you're watching this and you're a student, you got to smash that thumbs up, man, because these guys are cool, man. I didn't have teachers like this in my day. So shout outs to these guys. If you're not subscribed to the SoleSavy YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe button. Other than that, I will see you guys next time. He is Jesse, that is Andy, and he is Aaron. I am Tony. We're out of here. Peace.